Hey, Safemoon family, Safemoon Spartans! How you guys doing today? This is Spartan Investor here again with another video, again, just for you. Before I even get into anything, thank you guys so much for the love and support over these past couple of days. Oh my goodness, it has been overwhelming and well appreciated. Thank you so much. And has even encouraged me to even make more videos. So honestly, man, keep the support coming, keep the subscriptions going. Love the comments, how respectful we've been to each other, even in our disagreements. I love that, guys. Keep it up. And man, thank you guys again for helping me this far, like getting to this goal of 380 subscribers at the making of this video. It's been really encouraging. So thank you again so much. Anyways, let's jump into things. Things have been going crazy today. Well, as you've seen from the title of my video, let's get down to business, right? A lot of things going on today. Lots sold today, as you see on the calculator. About 3.8 trillion tokens have been sold today. I don't know what the dollar figure that amounts to, because obviously it was over different time periods, so the price would have changed. But dang, right? I know it must feel heavy to see your bag sizes decrease in terms of the dollar value, but we knew when we were coming into this that we'll have dips, we'll have highs and lows. But how are you looking at the glass? Half empty or half full, right? We're Safemoon Spartans. We are Spartan investors. We are the Safemoon army, right? We're gonna hodl. We're gonna hold because we believe in the potential of Safemoon. We know what the team is up to. We know that these guys are gonna deliver. Well, with everything going on, let's just jump into this, right? So again, we're gonna just do some real-time, real-life calculations right now, right? You can use your bag size and follow along. I'm gonna do 3 different calculations based on the amount of tokens that were sold today, and we're just gonna look at our reflections. Not only are we just gonna look at our reflections and see what portion we get, but we're also gonna look at the future translation of these reflections into the future. 0.3008 is what we're going to use as a futuristic value, and then we'll find out what our reflections today would be valued then. The reason I'm doing that is because obviously the burn wallet is still included in all of this, so the reflections today won't be as crazy as we'd want it, but it will still be something, and it will be worth more futuristically. So the whales sold today, a lot of whales sold today, a lot of people sold today, panic selling, a lot of things happening in Safemoon. I'll cover that in another video, but let's get this going. So about 3.8 trillion tokens were sold off today, right? Dropped, bam! So let's do that. So we're gonna use 3 bag sizes. We're gonna use 100 million Safemoon bag size. We're gonna use 500 million Safemoon bag size, and then we're gonna use 1 billion Safemoon bag size and see what the reflections will be like. Sorry, if you have more than 1 billion tokens, then just feel free to just calculate it yourself, right? But it's pretty simple. What we're gonna do first is find our PPS, right? 100 million. We should know this already. I try to keep the numbers low because I don't want anybody to feel overwhelmed that you have to have a billion or billions. Be proud of your bag size, right? So let's do this. So we'll go PPS for 100 million tokens. Remember what we find PPS? PPS is your personal percentage share, which is your bag size in comparison to the total circulating supply. Our PPS for this, for 100 million token bag size, would be 100 million divided by 1,000 trillion, right? Which would give us, PPS would be 0.601. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 0.601. All right. So now we're gonna do what we're gonna do first. We're gonna find that 5% of that 3.8 trillion tokens sold today, right? So we'll go 3.8 trillion. Oh, we won't even do it like that. 3,800 billion is what 3.8 trillion is, times 5%, which is what is reflected to us as holders, times 0.05, which is 5%, right, is 190 billion tokens reflected back to us as holders, right? So remember, the PPS for 100 million token bag size is 0.601, right? So we'll just multiply this by 0.601 to see how many tokens are reflected back to those with 100 million bag size, right? So times 0.12345,601, 19,000 tokens, right? I mean, it looks measly, but over the events and over the course of time, this 19,000 tokens, when we hit 1 cent, when we hit $1, that's $19,000. When, not if, when we hit those figures. However long it will take, but we will hit it, right? So we did say we're going to translate that into the future, and we're going to say, okay, we're going to do 0.308, and that's what we're going to use to see, okay, what that reflection will be, right? So we'll just use 0.308 right now. So 19,000 tokens is what gets reflected to a bag size of 100 million tokens, right? So let's be realistic right now. We'll say 19,000. Let's see what that's worth today based on the Safemoon price, right, in terms of a dollar amount. So we'll go 19,000 times our Safemoon button, which will give us the current token price, right, times, bam. So pretty much about 3 cents is what your reflections is worth, right? From that 3.8 trillion sold off today, your percentage of the bag size would be about 3 cents. But like I said, translate that into the future, and when we hit a dollar, right? When we hit a dollar, when we hit 90 cents, or sorry, yeah, when we hit a dollar, when we hit 1 cent, you're looking at what, $1,900, $19,000 when we hit a dollar. Man, things will happen, right? But then again, a lot of things are going on. We're still young, so these reflections aren't as crazy. I wanted to be realistic in this current situation that we're dealing with the whales selling off and all that stuff. All right, so next we're going to use a bag size of 500 million tokens, right? So again, let's find our PPS. 500 million divided by the total circulating supply. We're using 1 quadrillion still, so 1,000 trillion is equal to 0.123.605, right? So 0.605, and we'll work out that 5% again, just to refresh our memories. We say 5%, which is 0.05 times 3,800,000,000,000, right, is equal to 190 trillion tokens. That was 190 billion tokens that was reflected back to us today, right? So we'll go 190 billion times our PPS, which is for so yes, this is the PPS for $500 million bags, sorry, $1,000,000, 500 million token bag size, right? So times, so yeah, that's the 5%. So times 0.605, right? So 95,000 tokens gets reflected to bag sizes of 500 million Safemoon, right? So again, and we'll do that, we'll see what that's worth. So 95,000 tokens as reflection, we'll see what the dollar value is of that today. So times the Safemoon token amount, or Safemoon price point right now. So 15 cents, 16, call it 16 cents is what you get reflected, would have gotten reflected to you today. Okay, so next we're going to use a bag size of 1 billion tokens, right? So we'll go 1 billion, right? And then we'll find the PPS, which is, we'll divide that by the total circulating supply, which is divided by 1,000 trillion, nope, 1 billion, nope, 1 billion divided by 1,000 trillion, right, is equal to 0.1234501. Now that we have our PPS for that 1 billion bag size, we can recall that 5% of the 3.8 trillion sold recently is 190 billion tokens that would have gotten reflected back to us as holders, right? So we'll use our PPS, right, of 0.501 times 190 billion tokens, right, which is equivalent to 190,000 Safemoon tokens, correct? All right, so now so the more you invest, the more obviously reflections you have. It's dependent on your bag size, right? If your PPS is high, your reflections will be high as well. Again, not financial advice. Do what you gotta do. Do what you gotta do. Do what benefits you the most. All right. So let's do that. Let's do the math with this. So this is how much the 1 billion bag size will get reflected out of the 3.8 trillion that was sold today, right? So we'll find out how much this is in terms of the Safemoon price point right now. So we'll just multiply that, which is, so this, we'll multiply this reflection by the Safemoon price point, right? And we get wow, we get 32 cents, right? Again, translate that into the future. Always just don't be like pretty much narrow sighted in that sense, right? Think through, okay, what is this gonna mean, or what is this gonna be worth in the future? Now we'll find the pretty much the real value of this based on the current price point of Safemoon right now. So we'll just multiply that by our Safemoon button, right? Which is the current price point of Safemoon's, according to the Safemoon beta wallet, is 0.50168, right? And that will be equal to pretty much 32 cents in terms of the dollar value of your reflections for a $1 billion bag size based on that $3.8 trillion, wow, 3.8 trillion token volume sold today. We'll use that 190,000 tokens and translate into the future. 190,000 times 0.01 for 1 cent is $1,900, right? 190,000 times 0.1 is $19,000. I had to do that math. My brain is tired. Anyways, guys, don't be worried. Don't be scared. Yes, a lot of selling is going on. A lot of things are happening right now. Yeah, there's a bit of shift in terms of our team players. I think, yeah, new CTO is coming in. CTO Hank has stepped down or was released from his contract, right? Prominent YouTuber Safemoon Will, I don't know where he went. I've actually searched for his channel. There was a lot of rumors going around. I don't know what's going on with that, but a lot of things are going on. But man, what are you gonna do? Again, it always boils down to your resolve, right? There's gonna be a lot more ups and downs, heavy, massive dips, massive hiccups. A lot of things are gonna pop up, right? And it's, again, just take a break. Take a break. For me, I don't consume too much of everything that's going on in the Safemoon atmosphere. Like the important deets, yes, I'm there. But in terms of like the drama stuff, it can't be good for your mind, man. It can't be good for your sanity, right? You don't get too emotionally invested in anything financial related. It will drive you crazy, right? Again, it is your hard-earned money, so there is some aspect of your emotions attached to it. But at the end of the day, I always say never invest more than you can afford to lose, as well as come to your own resolve and conclusion about the project you're investing in before you invest in it. So that at the end of the day, whatever happens, your resolve was already set. All right? So, again, it's up to you. Today has been a crazy day. A lot of things are going on. This video has been longer than I anticipated, but I wanted us to kind of dig into the calculations in terms of how much reflections you got today based on the events that happened. Just a different look at things, right? A lot of people are thinking through, are just thinking on the things in front of them. They're not looking at the reality behind the scenes, right? Not a lot of people do your calculations. When things get rough and people are selling off, don't panic. Just calculate. How much reflections did I get? How much reflections did I get? What did I make? How does this look in the future? Don't just walk with your eyes right in front of you. Try to see things from a broader perspective. So definitely, man, take a step back. Look at the broader picture. Look at it from a broader perspective, right? We know what the goal is. The goal is to get to the moon. Definitely not going to be an easy journey. We already knew that from the get-go, right? As a matter of fact, let me just put this as a disclaimer. This portion of the video is recorded at 8:12 p.m. on September 10th, 2021. The previous portion of this recording or this video was recorded last night, September 9th, 2021 at around between 10 to 12 a.m. or 10 to 11:59 p.m. on September 9th. Right, but I just I couldn't manage, man. I was so exhausted. I literally just came in from work, did like a 12-13 hour run, and here I am, supporting the Safemoon family. So honestly, a lot of things have happened between the space of last night and right now. It is your hard-earned money. It is your investment. So you're definitely not obligated to what I'm saying or what anyone else says. It is your hard-earned money. But at, at the end of the day, we knew what we were getting into when we got into Safemoon. We know what the roadmaps were, the key moments that were set, and we knew that our goal is that we're going to hold and huddle because we want to see this through to the end, right? That's why the phrase "diamond hands" means, right? We're going to see it through to the end. But as for me, I can speak for myself and my resolve for Safemoon, and regardless of everything that's going on, I am still keen. I am still watching everything, obviously, because if there's any huge red flags, then I would be a fool not to take that into consideration and make a decision, right? But I haven't seen any red flags. The goals are still set. They're still en route to achieving them. So right. Definitely, man, take a step back. Take a look at the broader picture. Look at the broader perspective, right? Widen your perspective of the situation, right? Don't gobble up everything that's going on. Yes, definitely feed on the information, take in the important bits, but don't gobble up everything, right? Because you're gonna go insane. So from Spartan Investor to the Safemoon family, the Safemoon army, guys, we got this. We got this. Let's hold on. Let's, if you can, buy the dip. Right? It's, Safemoon is pretty much, it's Black Friday sale on Safemoon right now. So that's crazy. But that's not financial advice. Do what you gotta do. You probably hear my son in the background. But anyways, it's a nice Friday night. So anyways, guys, have yourselves a great night. Thank you so much for your support. This is Spartan Investor to you, saying no retreat, no surrender, especially in this time. We're going straight to the moon. Remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Alright, guys? Love these pictures. Love these images. Really nice images. Right? Alright, guys. Diamond hands. Diamond hands. Alright, guys, take care. Alright?